The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79, Cougar 19.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Got ready.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Ready up.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Left side, that is caught by Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Jones operating out of the pistol. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 4th down. Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Hey, Shell! Shell! Hot! Hey, kill!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
42-yard line. 8
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
We go tonight. 2. 14.
Williams in motion.
What's that?
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and 2. Here we go.
What? 20. Super. Turbo.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Sloth. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Obama. We go tonight. 25. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Lions take over.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go some grounded pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Super.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That is caught, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now a play fake. Jones. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
First down.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Pass is caught. It's one. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jones to the air again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. To throw is Jones. Pushed down to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Daniel Jones sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 4th down.
In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will tie the game at 6.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
We go 76, 180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Moving across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
3 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
1st and 10.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Jones. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
180, what's up?
Throwing, Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Williams in motion. On first and 10, here's Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
120. Hold on. Check.
To Slav, a man in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Like what foul you want? 76, tell him. 76. 12.
Throwing here is Goff. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. In a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's second and 2. Shotgun now for Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
They'll go up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up here in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
DC,
From the gun, it's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good. Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Shell.
On first down, it's Goff. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
17.
A second down throw for Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
180. 14.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Tesla.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
White 20. Hold on. Check. Value three. Turbo.
To throw is Goff. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Third down, they need 5.
We go tonight. Left 20. Hey, kill.
To Slav, a man in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. At 3 points, all that separates these two sides has half number 2. Kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go play action with Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Shell. Cut. 180. DC.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack. So often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
180. Maverick wall.
To Slav, a man in motion.
What's that?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
again. It's Jones. Pass right side to Downs. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Jones to the air again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on the line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Go, Todd! 120, 2 for 1.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ric Flair.
Now, Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Black 20, super.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
We go tonight. 180. Value 1. Hey, 76. 76. 76.
From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return is Goodson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On play action, it's Jones. To the left side and taken in by Down. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and inches. On play action, it's Jones. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's down. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and long. Shotgun now for Jones. Flush to his right.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, But when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. What's that?
They hand it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
180. What's that?
Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead, but instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
20.
Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
Makes the score Lions 33, Colts 13.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
That one complete to Pierce. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now, Jones. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Jones. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. First and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Again, it's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Lions 33, Colts 20. Michael Badgley.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Second and 11.
180!
So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.